because they hate him. They vehemently hate him. So, folks, it's sad where during a time of crisis, they will still use politics. And you say, well, they're both doing it. You got to remember something. Donald Trump was not one of them. Well, they said, well, he was more of a Democrat than he was a Republican. Yeah, Ronald Reagan was too. But there was a difference between the two. Ronnie was an actor. Yep. Oh, well, hold on. Donald Trump was too. But what did Donald Trump really make his money from? Being a businessman, being in real estate. That was his act. And it wasn't just an act. He actually made money. Not from the movie companies. He made it from real tangible deals, selling things, making things, building things. And then he was on television for years before he became president talking about how he would, if he was, and never made the announcement, but people asked him to do it for many, many years, over a decade before, sometimes 20 years ago, giving speeches about USA first, USA policies. The same stuff he was talking over 20 years ago, he put into action. And I believe that America can be great, will be great. It's going to be an uphill battle. We're going to have to deal with leftists out there for a while and get these things passed. And I believe that there's going to be some measures passed by the Republicans to better safeguard our country so we don't have idiots that mow down innocent citizens in our country and visitors from other cities like countries like Argentina, where 5 were mowed down on 5 of them were riding bicycles from Argentina. There were a group of 8, 5 of the students from a 30 high school anniversary. They were getting together, riding bikes in New York City, having a great time, and they all had T-shirts on. And you know what was on the T-shirts? Liberty. Liberty. They knew it. They were in New York City, and they were in a country that they knew was free, and they were enjoying it. I cannot tell you how sorry I am for the families who are now dealing with the aftermath and the reality of their loved ones never being able to come home alive because of a stupid diversity lottery program that allowed, under Chuck Schumer and other libs, to allow this stuff to go on and continue to do it, even though Donald Trump wants to revise it. Still, they want to stick to their guns and allow this stuff to happen, even though it's outdated. Clearly. Yes, do I hold them leaders accountable for this behavior? Yes, I absolutely do. These are the ones we vote in. These are the ones, if our leaders can't protect us, then who will? These are the people that get paid for it. They say they don't want term limits in Washington. Well, maybe we need to evaluate it. I don't know if they're getting a little slow on the draw. I'd imagine it possibly might be something like that. But we cannot have this stuff happening again and again in our country. Something's going on, like Donald Trump says in plain English. We cannot look away from it. We have to examine it. We have to be smart about it. There's people that mean us well, and there's people that wish us evil. That was the face of evil, rearing itself again, folks, and it's not going away. You can't wish evil away. You have to fight evil. You have to stand up for evil. And our leaders have to do it, and they have to work together. And I would hope that they can come up with something that makes sense for all Americans. But, folks, unfortunately, there's going to be more attacks on our soil sooner rather than later. We are at high alert in all of our cities because of this, and cities all over the world. It takes bad things to happen, and I believe more of an escalation until finally both parties really start working together and start putting stuff on the table that starts working. And that starts with an immigration system that actually is vetting people from coming in so we really know who's coming into our country. We got enough people over here right now that don't like us very much, and we can't keep up with them. That's a shame. 50 states with ongoing investigations, with thousands per state, with ongoing open investigations for sympathizers of ISIS. that have gone over to the Middle East, fighters that have gone over and have fought against American troops in ISIS on our soil that we know about. We don't have eyes on every single one of them. So the least we can do is limit an AWOL, let them in, stupid lottery program. And with that vetting, well, you know, if they have to have a high school diploma, wow, that's all it takes. I don't know what the standards or values are, but they're certainly not the ones of America. And they can make their paperwork up. Who's going to validate it? ISIS? Yeah, they'll vouch for them because they always do, don't they? Yeah, we'll take responsibility for it. It wasn't Lone Wolf. They were inspired from Inspire magazine. Check it out online. Tells you how to be a terrorist, how to become a terrorist, what to use, how to do it, and then your reward. That's what draws these people in. We got to police those mosques. I know some people say you can't do it, but the evil imams, they need to be rooted out in our country, and there's a lot of those. A lot more than you think, folks, and it could be right next to your house. Ladies and gentlemen, For the People is listener-supported 100%. Your donations make a big difference. If you haven't got the For the People coffee mug, you can buy it right now online at forthepeopleshow.com. I'm Keith Allen saying all the best. May God bless.